Good day, dear friends. This is the 13th part of the course, Antidepressant, working on self-esteem in depression. Today we will have a practice session on working through it. You will be able to raise your self-worth. So, in this video we will talk about self-esteem during depression, which is also self-worth. Very often depression is accompanied by lowered self-esteem, especially when depression is coupled with anxiety. Self-esteem is formed from three sources. Shame, when we are shamed by others or ourselves. Humiliation, when someone demeans us with insults or comparisons. Inferiority, when we compare ourselves unfavorably. This is an internal dialogue and internal comparison. The fear of not meeting standards or rules. All these components are our life experiences, which shape our self-esteem or self-worth. There is internal and external self-esteem. So external self-esteem, but it is called self-esteem, while internal is self-worth. Such a division exists in all people. Everyone is used to. Well, not just used to, but somehow they boost their self-esteem, raise it through achievements, status, beautiful things, prestigious jobs, and so on. The lower the internal self-esteem, the brighter, more provocative, more powerful, more intense. The external side, that is, inside. A person values themselves so little, doesn't love themselves, compares with everyone, and tries to compensate for their low self-esteem with material things. Unfortunately, raising self-esteem is pointless. It is necessary to restore self-esteem value. This is what we will focus on. More than 80% of people, where they were punished, humiliated, offended, betrayed, or you compared yourself to others. In reality, it is impossible to change the situations that happen to you. But to remove emotional charges, emotional reactions of your psyche to these situations is possible. As we have already learned from previous courses, that the brain, this is also a muscle that can be trained. We can work on our self-worth. So, first of all, think and rate on a scale of 10 what your self-worth is. How much do you value yourself? That is, 10 means inside. I am a star, and 0 means not at all. And accordingly, 3 means somewhat, 5 means kind of okay, 9, that's what's missing for me to be perfect. Evaluate your self-worth. You need to remove your titles, appearance, status, and understand who I am. So, moving on, you have assessed your self-esteem, and next, I suggest you write down a list of episodes from your life when you felt shame, humiliation, inferiority. The lower it is, the lower your overall self-worth. For example, if you rated yourself 3 or 4, the more such episodes there should be. Take a pen, a sheet of paper, and write down these episodes, point by point. Excellent. So, the first pass, it will be evaluative. You need to imagine the first situation, close your eyes. Enter into this state of shame, humiliation, or some other state of inferiority. Enter this state At the peak of the state, we pull ourselves together and exhale. And we rate this state from 0 to 10. So, perform these exercises with the entire list. Next, the second pass. The second pass, you have a list. You have ratings for this list. And then we will work only with episodes that are above 5. Select these episodes. Take one episode. Close your eyes, felt shame, humiliation, insult, a sense of completeness. And imagined and understood where it is felt in the body. Maybe it's in the chest. Maybe it envelops you around the shoulders, maybe in the arms, maybe a heaviness in the legs. Imagine this sensation where you feel it, and in what form it might be. Chains, clay, dirt, shards, anything. Maybe as if something has tied you up. Now, imagine in what part of the body this state is located. Give it an image. So inhale and exhale at the peak. Inhale once more and exhale. You need to try to exhale this state and bring the rating down to 0. Now, work through all the states that are above 5 points. Next, after this exercise, you need to reach a state of indifference. Absolutely nothing, no thoughts in your head, and you can play some relaxing music, beautiful, wonderful, that you like, and stay in this state for a while, a minute, 2, maybe 5. Maybe go and have a glass of tea or water. And the third round. Next, we take the first highly charged episode. We will work with images. You imagine shame, humiliation, or perhaps some other feeling of inadequacy. What form does it take? What is it like? Maybe it's a hedgehog, maybe it's dirt that sticks, clay that envelops you. And again, inhale, and at the peak, exhale this image from yourself. Discard it. Move away from it. So, all the highly charged episodes that are above 5 remain with you. We work through it in this way. So, moving on. Next, the 4th episode. The 4th pass. You need to prepare for it. You need to recall 3, 4 episodes or situations from your life when you felt proud, when you felt joy for yourself, when you had great respect for yourself, a sense of achievement. Write down these 3, 4 episodes next to you. And now we will switch our consciousness. So, you have written down these episodes, recalled, read the episode with shame, with humiliation, with inferiority, entered this state for 2 to 3 seconds, and then move to the episode when you feel proud. A state of confidence, wonderful memories, when you are at your peak, when everything is going well for you. So, then, again, alternate one episode with a state of shame, with a feeling of confidence. 3 seconds, 4, 5 with a state of shame. 4, 5, 7 seconds with a state of confidence. And so on through the entire list. Next, we will proceed with the 5th pass. This is the evaluative final pass. We do it like the first one. Close our eyes, recall the first situation regardless of how many points it has. Imagine it at its peak. Enter this situation and at its peak. Imagine how you evaluate it. Now at its peak. And exhale everything that remains. Exhale everything that remains. If it is already at 0, then simply go through it and exhale. Move on to the next situation. So friends, we have completed 5 passes. This method should be done every 2 days for a month. And your self-worth will increase. Stay with us on this channel and subscribe to our courses. I look forward to seeing you, friends, in the next video.